Okay, I'm here. Hi. Привет. Let me check out chatbot. Yeah, it works. So far, no dropped frames, so it seems like internet works better. So I wanted to play something. For now. Hi, Courtney. Yeah, for now, I can't say it will work good tomorrow. I actually took a nap accidentally. I was watching Betharian. I saw you in chat when I woke up. So I watched him a few hours ago before I took a nap. He's doing a 24-hour stream again. It's crazy. Long. Went to sleep at 6 AM and woke up at 2 PM. Yeah. It happens sometimes. But I took a nap at 8 PM. It's pretty late for a nap.
We're not gonna get away with this, are we? Come on, pull. There. Together again. Sort of.
I think I can make it louder. It's just a short sleep. So, how are you? How's it going? Every time I minimize this game, there is this Windows sound. Usually it never happens.
What a night. You're still in one piece. That's all that matters. Yikes. Found us already. They want you back, I bet. Can't get out.
I know the game, but I don't remember how to play it myself.
What? Nice. Okay, let's go. Unmarked alley. East of the bay. Think I know where we are. More of these creeps. Look, don't fret, just...
Pretty good, but I'm sleeping during the day now and staying up at night. Maybe I'm turning off again. Yeah, I'll stay up at night, but I'm definitely not a goth. I'm pretty sure. So,
Do something. Run.
If you were, you would be considered the laziest kind.
Hey, up there. Hello, world. Look at all that. We're on the edge of town, 100 blocks away.
Do you know this game? I remember 8-bit played it, and I saw recently another person playing it as well. It has very good music, very nice music. Telescope.
There's the empty set. Still too close to it. We better get as far from there as possible. Come on. Block party up ahead. Here we go.
Since this game is called Transistor, I assume it has something to do with a giant battery. It makes sense, but I'm not sure it does. Has something to do with battery. Hey Belial, hi. It's super early for you. How's it going?
Now.
Figured outcome, say hi before work. Ah, nice. Nice to see you. Good luck at work. Later. 6:40 AM, yeah.
Get out of here. She awake?
We're only building PC screens, so it's gonna be laughable. That's cool. The travel's gonna be harder than the job. Does it take a lot of time to get to a workplace?
Hi. You okay? I see. Sure. She wants to come along. We can use her.
It's in the middle of the city, so it's gonna be a, a pain.
Intersection. Let's see.
I see. I live in a small town. It's considered to be small, but still, it can take like an hour to get somewhere. But in Moscow it's even longer.
Hey.
Much
End of
longer.
the plaza. It's you.
Yeah, I will make it louder. About 50 minutes by train, and I gotta walk 3 blocks, so it's not too bad. But still, spending like wasting a few hours on just traveling, yeah, not so cool. Anyway.
I'm so sorry, Red. They took your voice. I couldn't stop them. But we took something of theirs. Hey, let's just go. Come on, just go. Just... yeah. Damn. Ugly.
Next week's job, gotta drive 9 hours and work 10-12. Oh. Yeah, that's much longer. The town is the same size as mine. It isn't small. It is small. Like, to my consideration, it's small town. Big town is 20 million. That's big. 20 million people. 500,000 is small. $1.3. It's 3 times bigger. My town is only 400,000. 400k. It's much smaller. I would say you have to travel more, but that's not gonna happen soon.
Forget the copies, get the real deal.
Yeah, traveling is overrated. It's definitely a bad skill to use against this enemy. Destination is way better. Traveling is legit only fun if the person you travel with is fun. Yeah. That's true.
Let's go. Okay, side street due east. Through there. I think I know a place we could get a ride. This didn't used to be here.
Brings card and board games on a road trip. Just don't play with the driver. You have to do the driving. So no cards. No cards in the car.
Hey, Mr. Moyle, you in there? It's him, all right, but I can barely hear him.
And by the way, English words card and map is the same one word in Russian. So like you say, play maps. Because they can play, yeah.
Oh no. Cut off our escape.
level 2. Access granted new functions. Bounce, chain reactive, deflecting, mask, subversive, cancelling. Discharge a ricocheting bolt that jumps from target to target. Add a chain reactive effect to most functions. Or conceal the user's physical self, amplifying the next action taken. Raise the potency of most functions when backstabbing. Let's check out this one. Bounce. Why do you put an eggplant in every notification Discord? Eggplant bears a very unusual emotion, kind of emotion. It's difficult to describe. It's like a cheese emote on Twitch, to my mind. Like it's a cheesy message. Like I say, I will try to stream, but maybe internet will not work, and I will lag, and I will cancel stream, so there is an eggplant. О, привет, Пикаренко. Привет.
We're still here.
Опять враг номер 1 интернет. Злодей снова ушел на связь. Не, сегодня, мне кажется, лучше стало. Пока что не лагало. Походу его отпускает. Потихоньку. Но я не стал сегодня допроходить Макс Пейна, может завтра. Посмотрим, я напишу в Дискорде. Там осталось пройти, наверное, полчаса. Потом надо начать 3-го. Что-то я Транзистора снова увидел, как играют, решил сам наконец допройти. Я видел его несколько раз. Breakpoint. Or access point. Hey Chicken Pharaoh. Yeah, it's a very cool game. I watched it many times. Now I wanted to play as well. Как остановиться не слушать на репите Апокалипсику. А ты смотрел оба трейлера? Death Stranding. Потому что, оказывается, в японском трейлере там другая песня, она со словами. В японском еще 40 секунд, по-моему, дольше. Там показывается, типа, битва с боссом. Finally played Ni no Kuni and really liked it. Ah, that's cool. It got all DLCs, like expansions as well. But I still played only the first one. Should play the second someday as well. Okay, because that totally means something different here. Yeah, I can guess, Courtney. I actually have no idea what eggplant means as an emotion. That's just my idea, personal.
Okay, you're in.
Там песня та же, но в английском трейлере там же вроде без слов, да? Там типа инструментальная версия. Я с другом пересмотрел все трейлеры. Потом еще сам посмотрел еще раз. Gotta head to work now. Catch you. Yeah, Belial, good luck. Good luck with work. I can install this bounce function to this one, for example. Я Апокалиптику нашел очень давно, лет 10 назад. Там была какая-то песня, кавер на какую-то другую группу. Типа Three Doors Down или Three Days Grace. Что-то какой-то у них кавер был. Мне попался. Another one. Level 2. So he's stronger.
That was quick.
На диске было до интернета. Да, у меня много дисков с музыкой, всяких лицензионных, пиратских. У меня есть лицензионный Корн диски, примерно 2006 года. И группа, которую я очень неправильно называл. Я играл Test Drive Unlimited, примерно 2006 года. Там было очень мало песен на радио, штук 5, наверное, лицензионных. И там была эта группа. Я еще долго английского не знал. Когда я пришел в магазин, я говорил, что мне нужна группа, которая называется Ситхер. Сложно у них название для русских. Death Stranding стало более-менее понятно, что происходит. Хоть как-то. О чем игра. Ну, конечно, жестко он зашел с первого трейлера. Очень самый первый анонс, тизер. Был опасный, там вообще ничего непонятно было в то время. Цезарь? В смысле, ты про название группы? Why are you talking about this late 90s, early 2000 bands? We were talking about Death Stranding new trailer. It's a Japanese game, comes out in autumn. There is a song by Apocalyptica music band in a trailer. So they were talking about this band's beginning. Не, она читается типа C, потом вот это вот межзубное V и E, типа C-the. Она вообще так читается правильно. Или по-американски Seether. Ну точно не Ситхер. Я, короче, и сейчас не произнесу нормально название этой группы. Not so Japanese. It's by Japanese developers, but about USA.
Okay, E64 on ramp. 5 blocks down. Take the second right. Do not turn left. And...
Созвучное с Цезарем, это вроде кипеть. Кипение. Вроде бы. Что-то связанное с кипением. Кипеть.
track you down, wipe you out, and take whatever's left of me back to those 2-bit Camerata pieces of trash. Look, whatever you're thinking, do me a favor. Don't let me go.
Кстати, группа, по-моему, южноафриканская. Из ЮАР. Like what a snake does. Do you know this band? Courtney? Have you listened to it?
Poor bike. Just 10 more blocks to the set.
It's one of the most difficult band titles to pronounce I have ever seen.
They beat us here. Stronger than the last one.
A new one. More cutting beams. Of course you do.
All set.
Я вообще заметил, что я очень много раз видел, как играют Бастион. Видел, как играют Транзистор. Сейчас еще видел Аид, Хейдис. 4-я игра этих, Supergiant. Но я никогда не видел, как играют третью. Хотя у третьей очень высокие оценки. Pyre. Так что я хотел сам пройти. Сравнить, что мне больше понравится. Пури. То футбольчик. Да я даже не видел его особо. А эти сюжетные. Так там по обзорам я читал, что там сюжета больше, чем в их этих. Во всех остальных играх. И оценки там выше. Типа в среднем.
Still up. Must be starving.
А вот 4-я типа рогалик, да? Hungry, grab bite. Satisfy a craving with a complimentary Junction Jones gourmet flatbread.
Sea monsters really the only choice here.
Но оценки-то важно, но... Я, конечно, на них не особо обращаю внимание на оценки, но что-то они обозначают. Мне интересно, по какой логике они их ставили. Sea Monster.
Yes. Just have to get back to your place before it gets cold.
Oh, your meal will be delivered to your address in 8 minutes. Have a good one.
They're hungry too.
I don't remember what's that. This delivery meals.
Ourselves open for seafood flatbread.
Yeah, it's like Side missions, kinda. Optional battle.
Fertile ground.
На 3 метакрита балла.
Never seen Goldwalk cleared out.
Но я к чему и клоню, что как бы то ни было, у типа просто футбольчика оценки выше. То есть мне интересно поиграть во все части и посмотреть, почему у футбольчика такие хорошие оценки. Может, он не просто футбольчик. Я не видел, как ее стримит особо. Так что не знаю, про что там. Inspect new.
It's Nyla. Everybody said she split after Goldwalk channel opened up.
Yeah, I remember you open story of characters the more you use skills. Courtney is on YouTube now. She says, tell Pekarinka she's Generation Z. А, ты написал типа Generation Y. Courtney is Generation Z. Что бы это ни значило. Новая комбинация механик впечатлил критиков. Помимо всего прочего, чего ожидаешь от них? А? He says late 90s, sorry, it's apparently Z. My bad. Я помню, мне сейчас на экране нет, да, чата. Там он стал непрозрачный, я его выключил. Install use function in an active slot to learn more. Discharge. Ah, yeah, I remembered. Okay, it's active. It does only if it's active. Yeah, it's just an upgrade. User rate and global rate.
Lillian Platt used to run the OVC. Said she left for personal reasons.
У нее что там, телефон или планшет только YouTube поддерживает почему-то. Когда у нее там что-то разряжается, она переходит на YouTube. So I got part of the story as an active skill. I need to use a bit this skill as an upgrade for something to open more story. Сложно, да. Particles per hit, gems per particle, particle damage. Do you guys know the generation difference and meaning? It seems like Pekarinka knows, but I don't know. I have no idea about a generation. Why is that?
No queue to get in. That's a first. This can't be the channel. Back from more.
I like this kill. Millennials and Centennials. Ну, миллениумы типа те, кто родился после 2000-го. Старые те, кто до.
Do your worst, pal. Fix that big guy.
Миллениум до 94-го.
You still hear me? All quiet. What do you see?
Wow, a generation is why? Because you were born in the mid-90s. Те, кто более-менее осознанно застал миллениум. Я понял. Я видел всякие мемы на просторах интернета про миллениумов. И там имелись в виду люди, которые типа, которые сейчас в школе, вроде как, типа те, кто родился после 2000-го. Что говорят чел, который приходит на комедию в кинотеатре? Типа как тот парень, который на хорроре говорил «страшно вырубай». Те, наверное, говорят совсем лол, лул, лел, рофл. Там есть еще пара вариантов, которые даже произносить не хочу. Select function. Form a volatile packet. Strike packet to produce a large blast. Increasing the area of effect of most functions. And it's called switch. Hypnotic double crossing. I think it's charm your enemies, so it's a good one. Мемы сильно искажают реальность. Уже много произнес. Но это совсем лол. Рофл. The difference between Y and Z is that Y is the consumer generation and Z is the last generation to have a childhood without being completely immersed in technology. The generation we are currently in is Alpha. I see. So that generation, right now they're like 30 plus year old.
Jerk was hiding in here. Whatever here is.
Да, Кортни говорит, вещи все так. Alter a target's allegiance, causing it to serve the user, yeah. This one. Wait, what about upgrade? Integrate allegiance, altering subroutine into most functions. Okay, let's see what will happen.
Everyone up and left. Nothing to see here.
Стрим по Макс Пейну, МП. Не, я говорил, там осталась одна миссия, по-моему. Меня начало жестко лагать. Интернет отрубился надолго. Там осталась одна миссия. Так что, может быть, завтра там надо подрубить, закончить миссию и начать третью Макс Пейна. More questions than answers, following the evacuation of the popular Cloudbank district. The northwestern quadrant of Cloudbank remains offline, pending investigation. Authorities are downplaying any connections between their investigation and recent disappearances. Chief Inspector Walter Neese praised the work of the 18th Precinct charged with the task. This is the most thorough procedure ever conducted on my watch, said Mr. Neese. Presently there is no estimate for when Goldwalk citizens will be able to return home. Let's post a comment. Don't believe a word of this nonsense.
Yeah, I'll say.
Don't count on Goldwalk opening up again anytime soon. Thank you for your response. Значит, MP3, фильм на карандаше, MP3. Да. Ну, главное, чтобы интернет не лагал снова.
Out of the channel in record time. 8 blocks off. Almost there.
Я сейчас перед этим, перед тем, как транзистор запустил, смотрю список стримов онлайн, половина just chatting у меня. А как там артефакт уже отпустила на Твиче или все еще троллит в категории артефакта? Что-то я не проверил. Pyre is not an RPG. It's some sort of basketball game played by cartoon characters that look like villains in a Samurai Jack episode. The story is presented in a visual novel format that is linear, and again, has nothing to do with an RPG. Да, ну я примерно такое читал, да. Я понимаю, что не RPG. Okay, so it charms. It does damage and charms. Вообще уже полгода не проверяю, только по фолловингам хожу. Ну да, я раньше часто смотрел новые стримы, а уже долгое время вообще новых никого не смотрю. Конкретно про злодеев порадовало из Самурай Джека. Я его пропустил в свое время. Не смотрел. Я только пару серий видел. Ну, стиль, да. Как его Тарковский. Геннадий. Now you're Y generation, so your generation is 33. So me and my generation, that is 21 to 9. Тарковский делал мультики, мне страшно представить. Я не помню, как его зовут. Я смотрел всего пару серий. Вроде бы он же делал старый по Star Wars, то есть Войны клонов сериал. Так как его зовут нормально? Тартаковский? Тартаковский, да. Тарковский, это другой. Генди. Думаю, у нас Польша, но он как, вроде как русский, да? Но имя изменил имя больше на английское. Это Геннадий. Генди. So I opened upgrade slot effect. I need to change switch as an active, so I can read the full story later. Kills most functions to stun and disrupt targets. Геннадий Борисович. Геннадий, да. Генди. Геннадий Борисович вот он на утверждение принес эскиз самурая Ивана. Иван, наверное, Джон больше, чем Джек. Хотя не знаю.
Get ready to get jumped. Or not. Let's not stick around.
But it does depend on which version the generation list you look at. Ah. I see. Hey 8-bit, hi. How's it going? I remember you played it. I saw you played Transistor some time ago. But it's such a good game, I wanted to play myself as well. Как, не придумал, как Джек передать, выручай. Джек. Сложно. Это вообще полное имя Джек? Джон это ж от Джонатан. Вроде, наверное. Может быть. I was gonna say, didn't you watch me play this already? Yeah, but it's a good game. It's very enjoyable. Just chill here. Женя, да, Джек, Женя, правильно. Жека. Во. Жилищная эксплуатационная контора. ЖЭК. Since this is an appropriate place to say it, I'm getting a new PC on Monday and might actually be able to properly stream, assuming I'm not lazy or too shy. Most likely I'll call myself a chicken. I think I follow you, so if you stream, I hope I can
got some kind of cheerleader this time.
Catch it.
He didn't even blink.
It's protected.
Now to mop up.
Otherwise, fine though. Been doing a bunch of cleaning. I see. Dark chocolate mushroom tea. I think I never tried the mushroom tea.
Who's left? I guess we're done here.
Kombucha. Ah. Yeah, yeah. I remember now. We were talking about it once, at least. Now I have opened both backgrounds. I remember better when I read myself. Like, I need to read. When I just listen to, I don't usually remember very well. So,
Preston Moyle. Guess he went out joyriding one night and never came back.
just listening to some lectures, lessons in university is not good. I will not remember anything.
You've reached the hopefully not permanent address of Mr. Nobody. You got on the Camerata shortlist. More than just a name to them now.
You called it mushroom tea a while back, and I still like to refer it that way. Ah. So no one calls it mushroom tea. That is my fault. As an upgrade, it does usable and turn recovery. Wait a second. Ah, I got it. Aside from you and Naomi, no one calls it the mushroom tea. Even rhymes. It still makes me think, how did Watashi watch me? He doesn't follow me. He must have just opened your stream.
Hope you're wearing comfortable shoes.
Well, he saw you in chat on Twitch. Opened your profile.
Here we are.
Что за mushroom tea? Грибной чай. Комбуча. У него вроде есть название еще какое-то русское. Но я никогда его не пил. Знаешь, такие в банках. Типа настойка на грибах. Такой в банке гриб. С водичкой. Чайный гриб, да, наверное. Да. Я никогда не пил, я забыл, как называется.
Deserted.
Это вкусно. Пекаренко knows the kombucha. He likes it.
Unless you count him. Hi. Where'd everybody go? Well, we're gonna get you out of here. He says the process wiped him out. He's too far gone.
Pikarenko says, judging by Reddit and some others website, BuzzFeed, kombucha was very popular in USA recently. Вообще еще англичан, особенно когда на стримы заходил, к британцам. Много упоминают людей чай. Они говорят не ти, а именно чай. Типа I'm going to drink чай. Но они имеют в виду под чаем какой-то определенный вид чая. У нас это общее слово, а у них какой-то вид. С каким-то вкусом. А, Макс, спасибо. Спасибо за хост. Привет. Происходит заход чатик. Привет, привет. Что вы там последнее смотрели? Вот это новое. У меня игра перескочила на другой монитор. Вот это я свернулся. Wait a second. The game opened on a different screen. I don't know how. That's weird. Привет, Ромик. И Норик. Чисто рэкет. Смотри, как чуваки входили в лабиринт со смазкой, чтобы излечиться от зомбовируса. Знакомый сюжет. Смотрели «Бегущий в лабиринте». Да, я немного видел. Кусочками. Я свернулся, сломал себе все. Сморчи в чат ребут. You're a visual learner, not an audio learner. Yeah, Dash getting all up in my grill. Так, я попробую чат на экран вывести. Он прозрачный будет, посмотрим. Или я его тоже сломал. Опять не тот экран. Как так? Я понял, тут нельзя сворачиваться. Наконец-то можно пойти спать. Спасибо за хост еще раз. 14 часов простримила, кстати. Я никогда не стримил дольше 7 часов за всю свою жизнь. Я не знаю, как ты так долго умудряешься стримить. Я бы не смог. Сколько же вы там фильмов посмотрели? I will try to restart the game. Because I broke it. Часиков по 10 стримлю, а еще на пару назад все 20 продержал. И я 20 столько прободрствовать сейчас не смогу. Просто так. А стримить, тем более. Am I far away?
Deserted.
Депривация сна, ей. Недели.
Hi. Where'd everybody go? Well, we're gonna get you out of here. He says the process
Ну, вообще-то. Нехорошо. Нарушение сна.
They know we're here.
I know you don't believe them, but I think ghosts inhabit your computer. Alright, as you say.
This lady again. She brought help.
Сенсорная депривация. Сложно.
Easy, pal.
Yeah, 8-bit, you asked what I was doing, what I have been doing since last stream. Sorry, didn't answer. Never got an answer to her question. No, I just remembered. There were too many people in chat at the same time. I watched even more The Walking Dead, and I finished another Terry Pratchett book, Masquerade. It's like a parody and satire on the ghost of opera. Did some stuff, some kind of work. I will tell more if I remember. Придумал посетителям кинотеатра еще одного в коллекцию, который будет смотреть типа Нолана и говорить сложно. Можно Вильнёва, который снимал «Бегущего по лезвию». Да? Дэнни Вильнёв. Сенсорные, там глаза завязать, например. You've gone from being the worst to the best in a very short period of time. Прибытие. Это там, где про языки, когда учили язык пришельцев. Это прибытие. А Сикарио убийцы я думаю, точно не знаю. Слепящий хит пожары. Эту шутку я тоже пропустил. Nice use of time as always.
Go for it.
Yeah, Terry Pratchett is always a nice use of time. Like the best author possible.
Still kicking, huh? Okay, get ready. Look at him go.
Ibit, you played the Bastion and Transistor. Have you played the other their games, Pyre and Hades? I don't remember. Oh, hey, Watashi.
Back in business.
Привет. Как дела?
Think I know where everyone went.
Мне вроде наконец-то не лагает. Спустя 2 недели. Really should consume more media. Feel bad not being able to comment on the stuff. It's been a while since you've fangirled about every chat though. It's not like necessary to consume more media, especially like pop culture as The Walking Dead. It's not the best show in the world. Not the best. Totally. So you can skip it, alright. It's just I like it. I could spend the time even more productively, but I was very intrigued, and I wanted to watch it. For some reason, I enjoy it very much. You think I'm in my own personal chat, free of socializing, free of people, free of nope, going insane. Maybe it's not good. Courtney says on YouTube. You should bring more people to my YouTube chat. Somehow advertise the stream so you will not be alone. And I will be torn apart by lots of people in different chats. No, I want to now that I played Transistor and have greater trust that I will enjoy whatever this team puts out. Yeah, I wanted to try all of them to see which one I will like the most. Pyre is... we were talking with Pekarenka about Pyre, and it has some kind of a basketball gameplay, so I don't know about gameplay, but maybe it has a nice story. До конца стрима не досидел. Спасибо еще раз, что зашла. Спокойной ночи. Попробую отдохнуть после таких долгих стримов. Open seats 435. Рисую нерентабельный проект, но очень полезный в плане прокачки скиллов. Ну да, во всем есть плюс. Next month's show. It's down to the final round for next month's headliner at the #1 venue in Cloudbank. It's the sensational Red versus downtown's hottest act, Facsimile. Who will it be? You decide. I'm Red. I say Red. Red 75%.
If only. Let's get back to it.
For some reason, calculus is not an engaging topic for most people, as whatever the latest TV show is. Yeah, for some reason. You know, the more like smart, the more difficult topic, the less people can talk about it. I'm not smart enough to keep up a conversation about calculus.
When I first saw you up on that stage back there, it was like...
And how I'm gonna do that?
Everyone except for them.
We can make like some kind of a leaflets. We can go into downtown and hand people, random strangers, like leaflets with stream advertisement. Специально оставил ту бровь невидимой пока. Там просто менять долго. Там нужно удалить полностью смайлик и заново загрузить под другим названием. И это может занять очень долго, очень много времени. По-разному, я подумал, она вроде и так нормально смотрится.
Come on, you can do it.
Никакого давления. Last night.
When you speak, I hear silence. Every word a defiance. I can hear, oh, I can hear. Think I'll go where it suits me. Moving now to a country with everyone, oh everyone, before we all become
What? Where? How? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Don't be gone. Please don't be gone. I can't. I'm here. I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm still here.
I see a message, Courtney.
If she's hurt, I'll what? I'll what?
But you used too many emotes, I guess. So I need to approve your message, so it will appear in chat.
Excited. Where's all this?
You a bit overdid.
Nothing.
The villains have a very good coordinated fashion sense,
Okay.
which is very important for any evil team.
I'm still here.
Yeah, good job
So it could be worse.
with style.
Could be worse.
Really good job.
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
Imagine a bridge to Fairview. This petition would link the luxurious islands of Fairview to Goldwood Bay. Accessible only by air or sea, Cloudbank's most secluded and beautiful getaway deserves to be seen by all. With sufficient support, this petition would create a walking bridge to connect the northwest corner of the city to Fairview Island. Fairview would be just a relaxing seaside stroll away. Additional traffic by foot and small motor vehicles expected to have a negligible impact on local commerce. Let's sign the petition. 65,000 petitions signed. I'm not gonna just go downtown. More like a metal concert. We're going to need to get a lot more dead people on our sword to get this footbridge petition approved. There's an old, like 200 years old Russian novel about a noble guy going from one town to the other, from like one farm to the other farm, and getting signed not a petition but like dead souls. Как объяснить роман «Мертвая душка», а ты его почти не помнишь, еще и на английском. It's called Dead Souls. It's like the guy is yeah, I forgot all the words. He collects like signatures of dead people from other aristocrats. I feel so confuzzled. Yeah. It's very difficult to explain because I don't remember the novel that well. I read it in like a middle school. I don't even remember the ending. But the plot summary is like the middle of 19th century. And he goes from one person to the other, some rich aristocrats, and he collects signatures of dead people. Like on paper it seems that he is very rich and he has like a few hundred people working on him, but actually they're all dead. He just collected every other dead person's. So he's rich on paper only, and that's a very old novel. I got a feeling that our mankind history influenced on this image of fashionable villain. Yeah.
Hello again, Sybil. You. Lost your damn mind.
I hear you buzzing, a fly on the wall.
If only mod was a thing on YouTube, then I could rule this little kingdom. I can make you a moderator. Like, I have only one moderator on YouTube. It could be the other one. But I need to minimize the game, which will crash again. So I will do it later. That makes more sense, but still no sense. It's about an easy way to get rich on paper. You found it? I didn't even tell you the author. Because I forgot. Как автора зовут? Блин, я забыл. Выскочил с головы имя его. Гоголь, да? Гоголь. With some magic typing in the title worked. Dead Souls. I have no idea how it's called in English. Maybe I guessed right. Привет, Лу. Привет. So is it Гоголь? Гоголь.
She must have felt that. She's back.
Так из головы выскочило прям имя автора.
Give us a hand.
Ага. Гоголь. Не, я пытался на английском пересказать сюжет «Мертвых душ». Не очень хорошо вышло. Как дела, Лу? Ты пытался в это поиграть? То есть, тебе не очень понравилось? Раз ты просто пытался. So he's the Grim Reaper. No, he's just a poor nobleman. He's very poor nobleman. And he's a normal mortal person. There is no fantasy stuff. It's a classic Russian book. He just like collects dead people names, just their names, so it seems like he's rich.
She's patching up.
Просто игру не понял, сам сюжет показался банальным. Но здесь фишка больше в визуальном стиле и в музыке. Игра очень круто выглядит. И здесь очень крутой саундтрек. Уже неплохо. Николай Гоголь, yeah. Dead Souls. Who's the other mod? I think Lou, he's on Twitch. In Twitch chat right now. Someone should tell Nikolai that his title sounds like the title of a cheap Dark Souls knockoff game. There is also like a myth or a legend that he wrote the second part, like the second book, but he burned it. Ем сметану с булкой, такой кайф. Надо еще чеснока было. Фу. В моем случае это булка с чесноком без сметаны. Для меня сметана фу. You should have been able to predict the future and know Dark Souls would be a thing, and so Dead Souls is a poor title choice. Вместе получается не очень. Это нормально, когда поспал, снился сон на школе. Он мне часто снится. У меня два сна снилось недавно. Странно. Один сон снился, как будто бы я играю... Или я типа в игре, в каком-то шутере, но меня лагает постоянно. Это вот, нет, 2 недели интернет лагал. Мне даже приснился сон про то, как меня лагает. Я пытаюсь целиться, а все глючит. Все противники телепортируются. Сон про то, как меня лагает. А другой был еще страннее, я его не помню сейчас.
Hello again, Sybil. Your Camerata friends. I want you to tell us where they are. Do you understand?
So much experience.
Sybil's trace.
Я хожу в школу, программирую сайт для нее, ну, нормальный сон. New function. Call a friend to aid the user. Give most functions a chance to prevent cells from spawning. I think it's Lou. You didn't even know for sure you other mode. Like, I think I gave him a moderation rights a month ago or 2 months. But no one usually writes on YouTube. So I'm not sure now. It's been a while. Reveals hidden backdoors throughout Cloudbank. Никогда бы в жизни туда не вернулся. Работать учителем информатики.
The process will be waiting for us. With any luck.
Чтобы стать модером, надо сначала стать стримером. Ну ты уже модер, на ютубе только.
Sybil Rise, life of the party. She was bad news from the first.
I don't remember how to open the last part of history, this one. Purple one. Ranked in the top percentile of Cloudbank's contemporary performing artists for 5 years, Red demonstrated early interest in music despite studying at Traverson Hall. Traverson groomed many of the city's most ambitious civic planners, though Red spent the majority of her time developing the Academy's nascent arts program and was the first on record to select 2 non-traditional disciplines. Records indicate she was reluctant to explain, citing personal reasons. She remained reticent even after gaining the spotlight, and when asked about her past and influences, would often say her work spoke for itself. She did admit, however, that she never wrote her music with intent to stir controversy. Куда на стриме я не особо не захожу. Ну. I'm confused by the question. Maybe you simply can't do it yet. I guess you can open it later. The last part of story. Like, I mean, to open this first one, you need to use the skill as active skill. And the second one is an upgrade. This function as an active skill or as an upgrade. And this one opens somehow differently. To appreciate the impact of Red's music, consider first the current state of Cloudbank's social climate and how it evolved over the past 2 decades. When an altercation finally erupted in the crowd during one of her performances, it was the first such incident in 4 years. It escalated to the point where administrators were summoned to the scene. As one of the suspects was banned from the premises, he accused Red of being an instigator and provocateur. Red later stated it was in the moment that she fully understood the potent effect her music had on people. She decided to take certain precautions from that point, receding from the spotlight to compose new material in relative privacy. Rumors swirled, then once she finally emerged, trouble followed. But I have no better explanation. Well, I streamed pretty rarely right now. I need more practice with English. I don't know how to pronounce this word in English. It's almost the same in Russian. Provocator. I will write it down. Provocator. Is it through a special badge or is it through just a notification that pops up? There must be a badge. It must be a save point here, yep. What? Unused functions available. I will try to minimize the game right now. Overloaded. Repaired in one more access point. Ah. Let's see. Okay, try to write on YouTube something else. I don't know how to pronounce that word in English. Перевод кривой. Кто-то переводил на Google переводчике. Приходишь на собеседование, вы собираетесь... Да, вы приняты. А, я понял. The dictionary I usually use doesn't even have a transcription how this word sounds.
Provocateur.
Provocateur. Okay, I will practice later.
All good?
Yeah, you simply can't do what you need to do in order to unlock that third story piece. Yeah,
Hey,
it just must be later.
you'll be back someday.
Provocateur. Да.
Camerata. Sybil was their eyes and ears. Got close to you. To us. They were hunting people. Don't know for what. But I bet I know who does. I'm gonna ask him why. And I have this feeling he's gonna let us know. Close as the river's gonna take us.
Is it for the companion for 10 seconds only? Or until it dies? Something else? Yeah, you see, there is a
Road
badge
to
in
Aurai should
chat.
be right around the corner. Heads up. These are new.
So I don't have enough like, energy to summon a dog. Or I just cannot do it here. Hans Danzy Kingdom Executioner. Yeah, just don't ban all the people, all the other people on YouTube. Don't ban everyone.
Is that? What do we have here? Sounds like waves. So, don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this.
Yeah, I remember this place.
Fun.
Fun.
That's Sybil. Always palling up to you and everybody. Showed her true colors back there. Wonder how her Camerata friends are gonna feel knowing she's leading us straight to them.
He seems very excited. Too excited about things, yeah. Is it possible to zoom in the camera? Somehow. How can you not be excited? You really think I would do that? I mean, I just passed a job interview by you that pays nothing, so you must have had some sort of faith. It's kind of a job where you work and you pay, you don't get paid. Speed test.
Let's try door number 1. Sand. Water. Nothing. Get ready. How about this?
Not job of them is the best job.
Time's running out. Can't even take us on their own turf. Thought there'd be more of them.
Oh, music unlocked.
Now I want to know what's in door number 2.
It would be very, very nice to unlock music, but I can listen to it online anyway. But if I didn't have internet, I could maybe possibly launch the game and go here every time I want to listen to it.
We better go. Everything's like we left it. Was hoping it'd be more like before.
I'll work and I pay. Huh, well, okay, I guess. So you don't mind the new work rules? You don't mind? Since we're not getting paid, me and Courtney are going to have to come live on your couch. And also we're going to need to steal your food. I have a soup. I have some soup today. you can still, it's usual tomato soup.
What's the latest? That does it.
I'll be back in a few minutes. BRB. Oh, okay, I'm back. Is Courtney a mod as well? I made Courtney a mod on YouTube. Not on Twitch. I'm fairly certain I've never gotten paid for standing around and pretending to be useful. What kind of soup? It's almost like a gazpacho, but without cucumbers. I've been on the job for 15 minutes, and the rules don't really matter. I called dips on repairing things since I have the wench. Yeah, moderators on YouTube have wench. Moderators on Twitch have swords. Hammers versus clientele. Client. Is this French? This week's hotly awaited pennant playoffs to be rescheduled for a later date.
I swear this day. Get myself killed. Now the pennant game's cancelled.
Word from Central Authority is that the high-rise Hammers will not be playing against the defending champions, the Sunset clientele, as previously expected. Authorities declined to comment on the reasons for the last-minute delay, but assured fans of both teams that the season is expected to resume soon, and that all ticket holders will be entitled to a complimentary gift. No way, this is not an isolated incident.
Bad news for a while.
Oh. No way the clientele are going to beat us anyway.
The canals are just down the bend.
Yeah, the Courtney wrote it without R. So I said wench. Yeah, wrench. More like that. I'll be the person that repairs things, and I can be the executioner. Press space to reveal process limiters. That's one. this should open more story, I guess. My apologies for doubting your pronunciation abilities. No, it's very nice of you if you try to help me with pronunciation. But I guess today I actually took a nap. I just woke up before I started the stream. So I have more excuses for being very clumsy in English. Limiters. Effect when in use, the process will spawn shielded cells and terminate it.
Something's happened. In here.
Give me my wench. Hey Ishkaret, hi. How's it going? Yeah, no web camera today. Sorry. I've been lagging, like my internet was awful for 2 weeks. But today it's alright. I hope it's better now. Yeah, you can see I'm playing one of your favorite games. Transistor. Musi is so chatty. Yeah, she wants something. Definitely. I thought you could put the pieces together, but no. You say it exactly how it is.
On to the next one. They can do their worst. Get him, girl.
Press Q to use a friend. Press Q to toggle between user and friend while planning. Ah. How's the game? I watched a few people play it, so I know it. It's a very good game. Just wanted to play it now for some reason. Bark, 75 damage. I just cannot summon a dog in the planning stage, I guess.
Whoa. No sweat. So let me get this straight. The Camerata, they think they can stop me with these process things.
So limiter makes the game more difficult? Or what? The process will spawn shielded cells. So I cannot just pick them up, I have to destroy them. The cells, they spoil. They spoil like, well, like anything that spoils except instead of spoiling, they become something else. Something they don't seem to want to be. It's no conversation, but a total metamorphosis. They cannot be reversed, as far as I can tell. Once the cell has shifted to this form, then all that remains is free to expel its stored potential, like a last breath. Back into the ether, I suppose. Some form of self-defense. I need new glasses, I can barely see across my garage. That's not good. Good glasses must be
Guess I'm not supposed to be here.
expensive.
Not that anyone else is. So they got any dirt on me?
Give most functions a chance to prevent cells from spawning. That's not a good upgrade for this function, still.
Think it's full.
Ah, too much.
Looks like I get to put off selection for a while longer.
No, but one day when I'm old, I will get cyber guys. Depends on how long will you live.
This is new.
2077. Cyberpunk. Courtney. Courtney is on YouTube. Courtney can watch only YouTube on some of her tablet or something.
It's calling him up.
Oh hey, I say hi. Ishkaret says hi, Courtney.
Help us out?
I was 79, then geez, I don't wanna be that old. Like Christopher Lee was 90 years old. And he played a lot of famous roles in movies.
We're off.
It's not the best tactic and not the best skill, but I like bounce skill. Just like it. Oh, Ishkaru, have you played Pyre? The next game by these developers. Pyre. I still haven't played it, and I never saw it. I only heard it has some kind of a basketball gameplay. Not yet. Yeah, I wanted to finally play it maybe, and find out which game I like more. Because, for example, I like Transistor much more than Bastion. Bastion is good, but Transistor so much better. I wish he can borrow my range anytime. Courtney says you can borrow her range. Ashkad has a sword. He's a moderator as well.
You know, I've never once seen the Visitors Bureau open. High-rise is dead ahead. Across the canals.
I remember you played it on GOG stream.
Much nicer last time we were here. Get him.
Like Transistor is aesthetic and story more than Bastion, but I think Bastion's gameplay is a little more polished. Maybe.
Hi there. Cluckers.
By the way, will you play Observation anytime in observable future? It's this I think I saw it on easy peasy. Masha, she played the Observation. I think I watched part of it, so I don't know. It seems like at some points pretty difficult game, and I watched some of it already. I can repair their swords on Snap.
We're back. What was that all about? It's getting late. The street should be packed.
There are actually tons of good games came out on Steam recently. Okay, I just opened yesterday. I opened new games on Steam, this category, and there are so much interesting stuff comes out every day. Name a few. There is a new expansion for Spellforce. Like, I liked old Spellforce strategy game. It's half strategy, half RPG. There is a new expansion, but it's interesting for me. There is a new expansion for Crusader Kings. It's also strategy, global strategy game. There is some kind of a game called Void Bastards. Looks interesting. Just came out as well. There is also an RTS, Conan Unconquered. Looks like the Abelians. You have to build your base and protect it. But it's interesting for me. Yeah, if you like strategy games. Wheat 2.0. we agree on the busters.
Means working overtime.
Ah, they heal. They heal enemies, I see. Can they heal me if I charm it? Yeah, they heal me. That's cool. Finally, charm is useful. I got back from the pub and a friend gifted me Batman Metal Volume 1 and Shadow of Colossus remake on PlayStation 4. Ah. It's the first time you saw the friend since birthday. I saw some too. I was thinking of streaming this game called Hero. Is it an old one? Or a new one? Oh, you're talking about this new games which came out on Steam recently. I just don't recognize the title. Вообще много чего интересного можно постримить. Если только я бы стримил чаще, чем 2 часа в неделю. Level 5. New functions. Form a volatile packet. Strike packet to produce a large blast. Conceal the user's... Yeah, I know this one. Raise the potency of most... Вау. Что-то пикаренько еще тут. 2 часа прошло, я типа еще не отрубился интернет, да? Вообще 0 дропов. Немножко, видимо, лучше стал работать. Let's get this one. Да, у людям пообщаться в чате. Не, ну корреляция между тем, что именно ты пишешь в чате, никто другой не хочет писать, это вряд ли. Возможно, только из-за языков. Некоторые не любят или уходят со стрима англичане, когда на русском много пишут. Но это не твоя вина. Well, this is me, Max, my definition of old, and you are very different than yours, Sipsty of all high and mighty. There is a very long delay on stream. I was talking about new games which came out on Steam, and you wrote, I saw some too, so I got confused. Are you talking about a new game, Hero, which just came out, or it's old? Звучит как моя вина на самом деле. Я прочитал, я перехожу на английский, когда на 100% не знаю, что хочу сказать. Когда не знаю, что хочу сказать. Так было бы интереснее. Но это не твоя вина, что у меня такой странный стрим. То на русском, то на английском. Yeah, it's a whole new character. I need to open his history. Aha, passive slot effect. Gain a 25% chance to become a super user on using turn. Spawn a friendly bat cell when retrieving cells. The process will sometimes spawn twin cells when terminated. It's new and on Steam. Steam or Stream? But it has the retro style to it. Ah, Hero. I will check out. What is this game? Если бы я стримил не 2 часа в неделю, хочется процитировать анекдот по этому поводу. Богатей идет по городу и видит еле живой бедняк сидит и просит подаяния. Помогите, я не ел 3 дня. Ну что же в мире надо себя заставить? Да, я слышал. Бывает, что приходят смешанные с японским английские мысли. Не, ну... Бывает там на... Типа мысли на английском приходят, но больше на русском. Я больше типа перевожу с русского на английский, чем чисто по-английски разговариваю. Может быть, типа, чисто по интернету учить язык недостаточно. Если бы жил за границей, если бы в обиходе разговаривал на английском, наверное, бы привык. Да, как бы я много слышу по-английски, ну, в течение дня там смотрю фильм на английском или стрим, но, видимо, недостаточно для меня.
Terminal's fine still. Hard-hitting pull.
Blue skies are a choice. Help create an unforgettable quarterly solstice by choosing your favorite evening sky color.
The sky looks blue because we want it to.
Popular color choices in the high-rise district. Blue, red, green. Green sky. Very nice.
Green. Nice.
You and 19% of residents selected sea green.
Now then.
Okay.
Back to the scene.
А насчет еще стримов, что так редко. Я когда долго стримлю, мне становится... Типа жалко, что я пропускаю другие стримы. Типа я мог бы стримить 10 часов подряд. Туда я пропущу все стримы другие вообще. Но когда я не стримлю, я все равно часто пропускаю их. Уже по другим причинам. Так что... Что так. Is this the wrong way?
Guess who? best friends.
I got achievement for something. Oh. Also the bottle.
Hold on, I want to try something.
Oh.
Hey! Is anyone out there? I thought so.
Yep, I got some story. Now I need to use it as an upgrade. Raise the potency of most functions when backstabbing. That was this other game that was cool, but that's a rainy day kinda game. The TV? TW? It's called like that? The TW? Are you just... it's just a typo. You need to show us your beautiful face. Reddit, native or English stream. I minimized the game once, minimized it, and it crashed. Let's try again. What's that? What's that link? Hey everyone, soon I'll be streaming daily on Twitch, but I have a problem which I can't quite figure out. I would really love to stream in my native language, which is Slovakian, to have a really small community, and also Slovak gamers are just into Counter-Strike and League of Legends. Slavic countries. Streaming in English would be fun, and also I can grow a bigger community, but I don't think it would be as fun as in native language. I used to make YouTube videos when GTA 5 came out, and I grew pretty quickly. Or record them in the Slovak language, and it was just me and my friends messing around. I don't do videos no more, so I want to stream in English, but I feel like it wouldn't be as fun as in my native language, because that means I can play with my friends. Just have a good laugh, and I don't want to force them to speak English. People to this day message me that my videos made their day better. Oleg the hamster. Making streams in English will give you an engagement. The buff about -10 coming from another culture, then the audience adds another -5. They have some extra bonuses to cover that. Pretty face, voice, personality. Is this the only comment? There's only one? So, Shows your beautiful face to get some points. -10, -5. So you need to show us pretty face, yeah. And but what about the voice, personality? That was a mess up. My Brazil friend sent it to me. Ah, I see. I can check out. I am minimized. I can check out. What was this game? Hero. Ah, yeah, I found it on Steam. Hero. Ah, it came out 2 years ago. No, 3 years ago. Not just recently. I meant the games which came out like yesterday. Yeah, 3 years ago. It's quite some time. Engagement debuff about -10. But because the language is not native, you cannot make jokes so well and talk about everything. So that's true. Ishkarot, have you tried Death Garden? It's free right now. It's the game by Dead by Daylight developers. Kind of the same. What is happening? I minimized the game. I was.
Yikes. They got more friends.
Checking out Steam.
Run. Just run. Made it. That was 50 of them back there. Maybe more. Red, have a look out there. Toward High-Rise. Traverson Hall. The annex building. They're not there anymore. Half the skyline's disappeared. Whatever's after us, it's spreading. The Camerata. They'd rip this whole town apart. To get us. Or to get away.
It's new for me, okay. I'm a grandma in a 21-year-old body. I got it. No, I just meant I was just talking about the games which came out like this week. Super new. Just came out. Yeah, 2016 is not old, but I just meant different. I played one match of this. I had no idea what was going on, and I uninstalled it. You uninstalled Dead by Daylight recently, and now you're playing it again. I mean, about this token of showing a beautiful face, kinda odd to hear while working out in the garage. Ishkarot posted a link to Reddit website. A guy was asking if he should stream in English or in Slovakian language. I was just reading comments. About a new killer. Now have fun again. The one who pukes, yeah.
Shall we?
You can also use the subtitle
Those
generator.
doors opened up.
That's some very subtitle generator is super advanced level. I'm not ready for subtitle generator yet. Ben.
We're not alone. Hey, she's friendly, I think. Hi, Luna. Can I call you Luna? Take that, ball.
Oh, I thought it Can't all play with a bow.
Hello, what's this?
But I stream in English for a very different reason. Like, Russian community or Russian speaking community is very big. There are a few 100 million people. I streamed in English not because of bigger community or something like that. Just because I'm learning English and I never had a chance to speak English. Like, I never spoke it in my town. So it was interesting just to speak it, to practice, and to get to know people from different countries. Yeah, it's more fun in native language, but it's very fun to get to know people from different countries as well. But yeah, 90% of people will not watch a foreign stream because it's not so funny. Speed test. Planning test. Чел советует стримить Fortnite. Я когда открыл только что, там был только один коммент. I will go to bed, my head hurts, friends. See you next time. Yeah, see you. Get well. Get some rest. Gotta maximize the viewership. Stats are all that matter. I have two choices. I can either stream in Russian, in my native language, or I have to become a native in English, which is more difficult.
Door number 3.
Перешел на юзера, типа на его сообщения в других постах, темах.
We're surrounded.
На юзера, который Олег, типа. I missed it. Yeah. Fail.
Let's try that again.
Второй канал со стримами по лолу и Overwatch. Я уже так хорошо не играю, к сожалению. Now I missed this one. No, I mean about this talking of showing a beautiful face. Kinda odd to hear while working out in garage. That's so odd to say to someone. Yeah, it's pretty odd. At least he was joking. Да, дорога в Даймонд. Да, у меня один друг так все время стримил с таким названием. Как добрался. Там сейчас в лоре добавили больше лик. Там теперь есть, по-моему, железная или деревянная какая-то. Там теперь еще сложнее. Personally, though, I like the smaller community. I feel more like an actual community this way. Yeah. Which isn't a counter-argument for a record. I know this is a joke. It's a statement. I don't like watching big streams. Usually. Because I cannot interact with chat anyhow. Like, I cannot write something on big channels. Very big channels, it's just impossible. There are so many messages. Yeah, you can just watch. No interaction with a streamer. Too many people. Like, of course, I would be glad to have more people, but it means it would be very difficult to pay attention to everyone. That's would be very sad.
Back to reality.
Деревянный ринг лучше алмазный.
Okay,
Определенно. Like when I talk to my friends in English, it doesn't matter what country they are from, I feel comfortable. But if people I talk to in English hear or see me speak French, it's kinda odd because they're like...
Time to dance. Dug in their heels this time.
Ну, вообще, если, скажем так, будем честны, если бы я стримил бы только на русском, стрим бы это не улучшило. Намного бы больше шуток я бы не смог придумать. Даже если это мой родной язык. Веселей бы он не стал. Мой стрим очень на любителя. На любителя непонятно чего. Кто говорил о шутках? Но это как он сказал, типа, минус 10 поинтов к engagement. Как я понимаю, ну, каким образом можно удержать аудиторию, которая тебя смотрит, когда смотрят, например, много людей просто смотрят. К примеру, в чате не пишут, там 100 человек, просто наблюдают. Как их можно удержать? Превратить стрим в своего рода стендап. You sound so different, and I'm like, well, it's a different language. And I have spoken it since I was 3, so I have an accent when I speak it. That doesn't sound like an average American speaking. Yeah, actually voice sounds different in every language. I guess you could notice when I speak Russian, I probably sound different. Чат случайно убрал или он не выводится? На экране сейчас не видно чата? Справа, сверху. Я вижу у себя на превьюшке, он работает. Антон Анатольевич, здравствуйте. Я вижу, вы не видите, да? Что означает Появился? I got more story. Справа снизу. Ну, справа по центру. Ну да, но когда сообщений мало, он типа начинается снизу. Если будет много, то он до верха дойдет. Okay, I admit. Do you remember now how to open the last part of story, maybe? Like you should use skill as an active to open the first one. Use it as an upgrade for the second one. Use it as a passive. Is it a... Wait a second. This one? The second slot should be available later. Or maybe here. This is a passive. I guess, yeah. I think I got it.
Good to go.
I was hopeful you would figure it out on your own. I think I figured it out. You get it, yeah. It is not a rocket science. Shomar Shasberg. Shas. A very colloquial now in Russian. Shasberg. Berg is a mountain in German. Oh, consider it the most elusive entertainer and cloud bank by 12% of the population. Mr. Shomar earned his reputation through numerous absurd public pranks and other daring or ill-advised feats. Thus he earned the nickname the Magician from his many thousands of fans and enjoyed executing highly unusual, unscheduled performances in Cloudbank's most bustling neighborhoods. His acts grew more ambitious over time, culminating in his promise to skydrop into a restricted region of Goldwalk and walk right out, escaping administrative detection. After constructing his personal glider, Mr. Shasberg sailed forth one evening from a high-rise rooftop. To the delight of thousands of onlookers at the ground level, onlookers lost visibility of him as he flew into the dense fog hanging over Goldwalk. Though their cheering continued for more than 40 minutes, Mr. Shasberg meanwhile completed his skydrop very much as planned. What he did not expect was that several individuals were waiting there for him when he touched down. Yeah, maybe I better open the whole story before I read it. That should do the trick. Now it's really not. The symbol on the lock matches the symbol for the passive ability. It doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. Yeah.
Head on in.
Rip.
Coast is clear.
Traverson Hall is
So
gone.
it's true.
Administration scrambles to explain sudden disappearance of historic high-rise landmark. The ever-changing facade of Traverson
Let's
Hall
go. While we still can.
may be gone for good as independent reports confirm the entire structure has vanished. A 100-square block area surrounding the structure's location has been designated offline pending investigation as administrators conduct a thorough search for the premises. If you have information pertaining to this report, please contact your local administration. If anybody's reading this near Cheverson, leave as soon as you can. Read. Then there are some people that think you're showing off that you speak another language like no, and the other person just don't feel like having everyone hear what we were saying. Those people are just mad, so rude.
Used to be how many good drinking joints here? Caddies, Seaside, Cloud Alley.
Yeah, just languages are interesting to me. So, in my point of view, I'm not showing off. I'm just talking about something I'm interested in. So when I mention different words from different languages, it's interesting to me. So I'm sorry if someone is offended.
Step right up.
Level 2. Double clip size. But I'm sure you have plenty of excuses to save your reputation. Sleepy, streaming, chat, you got options. Yeah. I took a nap. I play in a foreign language. I stream. I pay attention to chat. It's very hot in my town and in my room. It's super hot. I'm melting. There is a fly flying around me. My cat is mewing. I have allergy.
Whoa, hey. More, huh?
Cool story. How warm? It's about 28 Celsius. If you can convert it to Fahrenheit. 28. Господи, как жарко. Конечно, скоро, может быть, летом вообще 35, но больше 23 это уже жарко. Oh, it was 25 today here too. Yeah, it's already hot. It's already hot enough. Пока плюс 11. Такой, не, зачем тратиться?
Okay.
Да, лето, кстати, 1 июня. It's the 1st of June here already. It started to rain actually. There is I can hear some kind of a thunderstorm outside. So it gives me a shield if I charm it. The time traveler, yeah. You live in spring, I live in summer, so it's hotter here.
Snapshots shooting faster. That's one way to do it.
And I think people are showing off when they speak other languages. It's just really common here in the US for older people to think that way. My favorite part in the speech was, there is a fly in my room. It is the most annoying part, a fly. I cannot kill it. I'm not skillful and agile enough. It's too quick. My tactic as always, flies live a very short life. I can never kill them. So I either try to lure them away out to the window so they can fly away, or I just wait until they die. Just outwait them. It's kind of a tactic the Earth has, or had, maybe. Like, humans live a very short life, like 100 years, in comparison to millions of years. It's very short. So the Earth was waiting for us to die. Didn't work out, I guess. It was supposed to rain the past few days, but it hasn't. It's not always good if it's raining. When it's super hot and it's raining a lot, it becomes very humid, which is even worse. I do that too, but I do it because I feel better if I kill flies. I just cannot catch them. And my cat is no help. She jumps around, but she doesn't catch them. Wait until they die. Nine was right, you're sadistic. They die like in a few days. And they die not because of me. So, totally not sadistic. Flies too tricky for even the great and powerful Musi. Yeah. That was a long battle.
Stay out of our way. See this? This is what the Camerata want our town to be. I'll miss this place.
It is odd though, I had killing things, but I'm pretty okay with ripping the dead things open to discover what's inside them. I'm afraid now.
Going up. Should be able to get up through here.
You have, like, books, internet. It's not necessary to rip things apart nowadays. Did I get the whole story now for this guy? Yeah. Disappearance. The Camerata saw in Mr. Shasberg someone who commanded a significant influence over a young and vibrant sector of the city's population. Mr. Shasberg, for his part, initially mistook the Camerata for an administrative group and was shocked and disappointed they have been located so easily. His famous escape attempts likewise proved unsuccessful in this particular scenario. Nevertheless, more than 80% of individuals who self-identify as fans of Mr. Shasberg's work believe that his disappearance was all part of the stunt. Don't worry, I won't cut you open when you die. At least don't cut me open when I'm alive. It's funny you call 9 lewd, and he calls you a crazy person. Он хотел написать lewd, типа пошлый, и end вместо sd. I don't like the sections from a moral standpoint. It is as if 8-bit were to become a person that performs autopsies. Are you a medic or a maniac?
Hope this works.
Either of them. Ты перешел на уровень понимания опечаток. Недосягаемо. Я догадываюсь. Читаю мысли. This limit is very difficult. I cannot pick up cells until I destroy them. It's difficult. And I missed. Great. What's that? I got a passive ability I didn't read, I guess. That was strong. Just had a fun biology class. Will do again, but would not pursue the career. Ну вот, Ваташ или Пекаренко. У нас на биологии никогда, ну, по крайней мере, у меня на биологии не было уроков, когда нужно разрезать лягушек. Чего-нибудь такого. У вас было? Практика? Или это только в американских школах? I want food, but I'm too relaxed to make some. They heal, yeah.
Close one.
Is this a passive ability I didn't read well?
Almost there.
Практика была более-менее только на химии, ну да. Да, на химии у меня было. Что-нибудь смешать, поджечь пару раз. На биологии не было ничего. Тоже не было. Yeah, I was asking if Pekarinka or Watashi, if they had in school some kind of a classes like you have in a USA. We don't have, no one, not me, not they, no one had practical biology classes. Like, we don't dissect animals. All we do in biology classes, we just read books about animals or human bodies or something like that. Don't do anything practical.
Load up.
Gain a 25% chance to become a super user. So yeah, it was a passive ability. I just missed it kinda. На биологии за все время только один раз выбрались на природу, чтобы что-то посадить. Мы на трудах грядки копали какие-то. Yeah, whole story of Sybil Rise. Known in elite social circles throughout Cloudbank, Miss Sybil Rise organized many of the city's popular public events, from groundbreaking ceremonies to contemporary festivals. She was everywhere, and yet somehow she made time to lead a second hidden life as one of the Camerata. Miss Rise was responsible for gathering information about potential high-value targets, people who could contribute for their cause. She did this job to perfection, drawing no notice, though one target in particular caused her much frustration. Miss Rise met Red while putting together a small program for up-and-coming artists and became infatuated first with Red's music, then with her. According to diary entries, there was something inscrutable and confident about Red that Miss Rise could not explain. However, Miss Rise was frustrated to find that Red grew distant. Through all this, Miss Rise observed the aloofness of one of the Red's companions and decided he must have been insinuating Red against her. Miss Rise thought through various ways to rectify this. One night, Miss Rise nominated Red as the target for her Camerata colleagues, citing Red's surge in popularity in the city and her unusual set of selection. Red could substantially advance the Camerata's agenda and was not yet so ubiquitous that her sudden disappearance couldn't be sufficiently disguised. Miss Rice promised that the Camerata could go to Red at a time when she would be completely alone. Trace data reveals an 85% chance she falsified the claim. Reasons cited. I love people. That super usability is super good, at least from my experience. Yeah, I would continue using it, but I wanna check out other stories as well. I need to use this as a passive now. Какие-то саженцы. Save my life on more than one occasion. На трудах убирали школьную территорию от снега. Литерали труды. Снег был в поселке чуть ли не 9 месяцев в году. I dissected a frog in 7th grade. It's pretty standard here actually, unless it's a religious school. Yeah, I get it. From different US movies. It's pretty common. But we don't do it. I said it a few times before. We don't do it here.
Stay.
On our biology classes.
No?
It's an interesting quirk of the game. Don't get to stick with one setup for long if you want to unlock the story. Yeah, that's what I did in Bastion, if you remember. Like, in the Bastion you have a lot of weapons. A lot of. But I used only one, like the first bow or something. I didn't want to use anything else. I tried for a few minutes, but then I always came back to the first weapon. But here I should use different stuff. At least for a while. Ah, it heals. Yeah, I got it.
Bad boy.
Yep, it started to rain. I hope you cannot hear it.
You feel that?
I mixed up my bastion setup pretty frequently, but mostly because I kept liking the new ones. I'm very conservative about weapons. Let me open the window for a second. Yeah, there is a real storm outside. You don't do a lot of things. What's next? You didn't conduct any experiments. We did some experiments in chemistry, just a few. But not really any practical knowledge. Most of it just theoretical. Don't get struck by lightning. There are actually a lot of lightnings, like every 5 seconds. Же было, но из того, что я видел в фильмах американских, или как я спрашивал как-то давно, не в таком виде у нас преподается. Но у нас рассказывается биологическая сторона, типа не про то, что там нужно там предохраняться или какие там таблетки пить или еще там что-нибудь. Как бы с другой стороны. Two new skills. Fire rapid kinetic charges on a straight line. Force a target close to the user. Stronger against distant targets. Can you possibly open all of the stories? Like all of them? Or you have to play twice? Because you sometimes choose the skill. Enables a secondary upgrade slot for an active slot. Мы не будем вам объяснять, потому что вы, внимание, смеетесь и шутите. Ну да. Там начинается еще про... Начинается с растений еще. Там про пестики, тычинки. И уже там миллион шуток. Злой учитель. Only chemistry, not in physics or biology, just one class for experiments, dang. In my school we didn't do much practice, only like theory knowledge. The process will respawn from cells in much less time. User will lose access to 6 MEM or more functions, maybe uninstalled. Менее практичное, более теоретическое. Ну да, да.
Let's keep moving.
Ну, ОБЖ все время было. У меня было преподавателей по ОБЖ куча. И мы только читали учебник, типа читайте учебник, как там противогаз одевать или как бинтоваться, а показать нет. We could hear a bit of thunder. It was pretty loud. There would be no one to feed Musi. Lightened.
Might as well stop in.
Don't get lightened. Vacancy rate 100. What if I go this way? В теории я могу надеть противогаз, но мне это, конечно, не особо поможет. У меня, кстати, был какой-то противогаз старый. Нам на трудах подарили старые противогазы такие, советские. Как в Сталкере в игре видно. И у снорков. Как раз таки типа вот времен 80-х. Process spreads to 66% of Cloud Bank. Unexplained outbreak causes mass relocation efforts across the city. The entire western half of Cloud Bank is now offline as central administration scrambles to contain the threat and relocate citizens to designated safe zones. Casualty rates are unknown, though missing person reports crossed 100,000 as of this writing. Authorities denied foreknowledge of the epidemic and urged citizens to travel east as soon as possible and to register relocation requests at their local OVC terminals. If anyone is listening to the Camerata behind, is anyone going to... Is it following... Is anyone still even listening? That's insane to me, but I was a visual learner, so I had to do the experiments. Maybe that's why I'm so evil. I remember in the chemistry classes, during the chemistry classes, we always had to solve some kind of a... like it was like a math, some kind of a tasks, some kind of equations. That's all. I didn't really understand it, how to do it.
Can't even see the canals.
It was very difficult and frustrating. Sometimes we had like experiment classes, but we didn't do anything practical. We just like wrote it down. Like there was a section in a book about experiments, and we had to write down stuff from the book to the notebook, like how in theory the experiment will look like what kind of a fire will be, what color if you light it. But we didn't do it. Only sometimes. It's even hard to explain. У друга на работе недавно списали противогазы. Себе забрал один набор. Новый набор старых противогазов. Неплохо, на всякий случай. У меня был, видимо, старый и нерабочий. То есть он уже ничего... Он ни от чего бы уже не спас. Ничего он не фильтровал. Просто одна маска такая, немножко порванная. Но мы были мелкие, ну, на какой-нибудь 6 класс, может. Было интересно в противогазе походить.
It's strange coming here. Like this. Can't imagine what it's like for you. Well, at least Junction Jan's delivered.
О,
Sea
пицца.
Monster fresh from the bag. Flatbread delivery still coming strong. Not so bad when it's cold. Not that I know anymore. Help yourself and good.
Does OVC stand for something? OVC? I don't know.
How are you gonna...
Where was it? I forgot. Out of a
It all looks fine from up here.
Logic, math stuff too, and people always said that it would be great at chemistry because I was good at math. Those people were liars. Yeah, it's not. There is no correlation between math and chemistry. It doesn't mean you'll be good in chemistry.
Red,
You don't think you found this pizza?
starting to lose you.
Не противогаз, за газ. Там у сериала про Чернобыль очень высокие оценки, да? Какой-то видел пост про то, типа, что там невероятно высокие оценки у сериала. I don't know, I feel like I had to have found it. Math wasn't my strong suit. I got lucky enough to take science classes with enough math and then didn't have to take an actual math class. You're lucky. I'm very bad at math. I was always very bad at math. But I had to struggle with math classes for many years. Yeah, see you, Watashi. Have a good night. Спасибо, что посидел. Спокойной ночи. 2 серии уже посмотрел. Настоящее откровение этого года. Во времена True Detective. Ну, интересно. Но я определенно гляну. Я видел картинку, там много актеров из Игры Престолов вроде бы. Тех же самых. Еще на Мире Фантастики была прикольная статья про актеров, которые появляются в Игре Престолов и в Докторе Кто. И там, и там. Physics has more to do with math than chemistry, yeah. Актер Пиратов Карибского моря? Не тот, который губернатора играл отца этой девушки Киры Найтли. Он играл, этот губернатор, отец Киры Найтли, он играл в Игре Престолов. High Sparrow, по-моему, его воробейшество.
You know, I never thought much of high-rise. Apart from the one. Then I found out you lived here.
Now see, physics, that was a science class I was good at. The only math class I actually did semi-good at, and was the only math class I got, was geometry. And it's literally just the same mathematic theory. Билл Прихлоп из команды корабля Дэвид Джонс. А, этот... Я не помню, как его зовут, но я понял. Отец Леголаса. Орландо Блума. Да. Yeah, math in Russian schools. In schools there is only one, like, obligatory math class, and it consists of both geometry and algebra, like everything together. You cannot choose. Everybody has to study the same anyway. I got the whole story about this girl, and a whole story about this one. Hunter Jelliford. Let's check it out. А, Стеллан Скарсгард, он... Все. Да, точно понял. Крутой актер. Он очень много где играл. Я сначала про другого подумал. Я его помню, он в этом... В Торе он играл. В первом и втором Торе и Мстителях. Короля Артуре он играл. И... Я смотрел сериал «Река», River. С ним в главной роли. Как минимум, что я помню сейчас. Bathing Pool. Come closer.
Can't even go for a swim because you're stuck with me.
Очень рада, что она у него есть. Но там у него очень много грима. Сложно даже узнать. Я только недавно понял, что в «Четвертых пиратах» Черную бороду это играл тот же самый актер, что в Джон Уике. Во всех 3 частях владелец отеля. Тоже не помню, как его зовут. We have the same hero, only I had to learn about half the math problems through the science classes. But still, the educational system is very different.
I see you, and I know you can hear me.
Keanu Reeves. It wouldn't be that hard to go for a swim if we really wanted to. If we really wanted to.
Watch out.
New anti-chasing trail. I see. So like half my school day was nothing but science classes, and the rest was literature, history and art. I cannot say I like this ability. I will change it next time I can.
Northwest bracket towers. You can hear me, right? Waves. I'm alright. I think I'm alright. Door 3, one more time. Hey, watch out!
Да, уж поздно. Спасибо, что так долго посидел. Давай это. Удачи. Hugs, Mr. Swordman. Only about 9 other students had the same kind of day I had, and we could only have it if we were at the top of science classes. Otherwise we would have to take 2 math classes.
Scratch that. We're done.
He may be short, but he's also very tired sounding, and it's making me very sad.
You are quick.
Stability
Wait, there's
test.
more.
That's new for me.
Yep, more sand. Something's changed. Try your moves. Just gotta hold them off.
Try to survive.
Lend a hand.
Not two. The. The. Maybe I should take double major in literature.
Go time.
Charmed 3 of them at once. That's new. So the point of this test mission to charm everyone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Keep hanging on. That was clean. If this is gonna give us an edge, then we might as well.
Can I change skills right here?
In a high rise. Don't know what came over me out there. It was like... Well, anyway, whatever it was, it's past. Feels like I'm me again, more or less. Luna, fetch. Good girl. I'm sure I'll be fine. Oh, back from break.
So many science class. If I told you the names of them, you would just be like, what? One science class would be enough for that.
One of those has got to be fake, right? Oh, wow. No fair.
If these additional missions teach you how to play better, do more damage, but not against these enemies, they just teleport away. Yeah. Young lady. That was pretty swell. How long you think we got till this whole place goes down? You know those white walls been popping up? I kind of miss those. I guess I got the house story for this one. Let's remove it. I got part for this one. I like learning, so I was like, what's the point of being in school if I'm not learning? You were a good student. Farah Yondale. She was Cloudbank's first ever sky painter. Someone who took the everyday occasion of the ever-changing sky and made an art of it. She worked for the pleasure of thousands who remembered they once took the sky for granted. Miss Yondale gained a significant following as she transformed the skies around the city, and as her skill and popularity grew side by side, she started taking requests. One such request came from her heart. She was drawn to the district of Goldwalk, where her suitor lived, and she would change the horizon to shimmering sapphire for the solstice, and for their and everyone's sake. This was when her art became a liability. Administrative restrictions over the northwestern part of Goldwalk conflicted with the breadth of sky that needed painting because of her psychological state. However, Miss Yondale disregarded the restrictions and painted away. The result was stunning, as the majority of onlookers failed to find words to describe it. But because Miss Yondale wantonly ignored the front page directive from administration, she was banned from sky painting for a term 2.5 times longer than she found acceptable. She petitioned for a reprieve and came in contact with an administrator who suggested there were ways the term could be lightened. She was eager to learn how. Miss Yondale's gifted command over a dimension of the city's physical and natural beauty caused the Camerata to seek her out. While aspects of the city evolved at a constant rate, the particular way in which Miss Yondale approached the craft, with a strong, discerning, intuitive sense, but with an eye for the wishes of her followers, created a particular disposition that appealed to the Camerata. After she vanished, close to 70% of Miss Yondale's connection, my cat wants something, decided she must have fled the district to escape sentencing, and that somewhere out there the skies still sparkle with the patterns of her choosing. I'm still like that, only not as strict with myself. I was a very different person in mandatory school. Doesn't matter if you were good or bad, it winds up changing when you get older anyway. I'm more chill and relaxed than I was younger. Hey, obviously change when you become older. Niola Chain. One would have difficulty finding a more active or outspoken member of the community of Cloudbank's Goldwalk district as Miss Niola Chain. She allotted more than 66% of her available time on activities such as passing ordinances to improve underdeveloped regions, reaching out to and educating habitual non-voters, or advocating for groups lacking adequate representation. Her motives were rarely questioned, as her love for the district was in fact sincere, stemming from positive early experiences that grew to become fierce nostalgia. Miss Chain did have her detractors. however, and this became very clear at the openings she arranged for the Goldwalk channel. The channel was to be a gallery space of sorts, designed to showcase eclectic works from those pursuing non-standard vocations that traditionally held little share. Instead, Miss Chain found herself accused of stern unrest by calling attention to meritless perspectives undeserving of notice. The group accosting her was angry for 17 different reasons in total, including how the channel edged out a competing vote for a metro station that would have bridged the gap from Goldwalk to neighboring high-rise in one short ride. Miss Chain publicly lost her composure in this particular incident, which would have escalated further if not several individuals who stood in her defense. They later offered their support with any such matters in future. She agreed to meet with them, not realizing who they were. The Camerata saw in Miss Chain an invaluable moral compass of sorts, someone predominantly driven by philanthropic goals and seeking no personal gain from her actions. This type of perspective, they felt, was an important counterbalance in comparison to some of the other individuals they had in mind. His work was no less significant to the city, but whose intentions were not as plain to see. After her disappearance, those who knew Miss Chain reluctantly came to believe that the channel incident shook her resolve enough to where she decided to go away for a while to reignite her passions. I hope once I get to 75 I get street credit as a wise old witch. My humor has never changed though. When you get to 75 you get cyber eyes, don't forget. Okay, it's super late and I should probably finish for today. So I'll be finishing. I'm very glad the internet worked alright. I hope it works alright from now on, further on. Yeah, I'll go to sleep in half an hour maybe, very soon. Thanks for hanging out. The Transistor is a very, very, very nice game. Still has one of the best soundtracks. I'm glad the internet worked. So have a good evening, 8-bit Courtney. Catch you later.